might be the way to go if there is a street drinking sort of allowance going on. That's kind of, because I think then it's more easy. So then you're not having to find a pub, get to fight to the bar. I mean, the final the last time around was horrible getting into pubs, but that's because it was absolutely pissing it down, weren't it?
Yeah, it was awful.
2013, I mean.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting that. I mean, we're setting off bright and early, as everybody will be, from West Lancashire, from the Fylde Coast, won't we? So we're probably going to be getting to London for about, 1:30?
We would aim to be in London for 12:30 to 1 o'clock.
12:30 to 1 o'clock, which means we'd have a couple of hours before the game to get set up. We'll tweet some...
We'll probably be around for about an hour before going into the stadium, about an hour before kick-off, I would guess.
We'll tweet some deets, won't we, and let people know where we're at. So if you're
if you go into the game, get in touch for the Instagram password too.
Yeah, definitely. So if you're on Twitter, keep an eye out and we'll let you know where we are. And if you're listening now and want to do some Instagramming for us, let us know and document your day. Particularly, obviously, anybody who's going to Wembley, really, we'll send the password your way and you can jump on and do your thing. Don't forget to tag yourselves in so that we know who's who and what you're posting, because that really helps things. And
especially when we're all in the same place.
Exactly, yeah. It was a bit easier last week when we saw lots of people in with Canadian flags and it was obviously Toronto.
But one person at the Select Security, one person at Tilsley Park. We had an idea.
We had a good idea, but Tilsley Park, where did that come from?
Isn't that where...
Oh, I'm thinking Hilton Park. Sorry.
Isn't Tilsley Park where Oxford play?
Possibly, yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Is it that?
Yeah, Tilsley Park. Tilsley Road.
Iffley Road, isn't that their old
ground? Iffley. Oh, I don't know.
When
you say Tilsley Park, I thought you were talking about...
Anyway,
never mind. Tag yourselves in, let's close it off.
You wanted to bring in some banter. The banter's going to come with the listener predictions that we've got a few of.
Excellent. What have the listeners told us then?
So, we've had a few people come back to us. So Dom Obchin said his prediction was that there's a 40% chance he'll be too drunk to push his granddad's wheelchair up Wembley Way.
There you go. That's a hell of a prediction.
Sarah said 18-14 to Hull. Man of the match will either be Kelly if Hull wins or Tompkins if Wigan win. And Joshua.
What's he had to say?
Oh, he's a little joker, isn't he? Joshua says Tompkins to knock a kick on and we will score from it. Final score 18-19 with Snide dropping a goal in the last 10 minutes.
Wow.
We have a few more, bear with me, and I'll get those up. We have Paul Ludo Lewis saying Wigan to win the match by 4 thanks to a brace from man of the people and man of the match Gelling. Robbie Paul to make more meters than Frank Paul Nuasala. David Cantrell gets in with his pretty typical final prediction, actually, that he makes on every final nowadays. Both teams will receive a righteous smiting from an angry god who will appoint my giants as winners. Paul O'Brien says Wigan 20, Hull 24, man of the match Snide. Patrick Baines, who is one of our All Golds friends, says Hull FC 21, Wigan 20. A 78th minute Sneed drop goal wins it for Hull. Bateman, man of the match.
Right.
Mark Stevo says Pies 25, FC 16, man of the match Gelling. Luke Fairburn. Now, I want you to guess who Luke Fairburn supports.
Right, go on then.
His prediction is 51-0 to Wigan, please.
He's a KR fan, I would expect. 51. Yeah, that'd do, wouldn't it? Fucking hell. Every credit. Right. Any more?
No, that's a lot.
Super. Thank you very much, everyone. But if you are coming down and we meet you on Saturday, we can't wait to say hello. Championship game of the week, mate. What have you got?
Well, the Championship Shield game do get played on Sunday or Monday this week. So, Oldham visit Rochdale in what is a massive game. If Rochdale win this one, you would have to say they're probably clear of any risks of being relegated. But Oldham is a chance for them. So, tasty one, that one. Then in the League One game of the week, there is a Shield game this week on Friday night, the Friday Night Lights game, the traditional now precursor to the Challenge Cup final. The London Scholars will be taking on the South Wales Ironmen.
Good stuff. NRL Brit picks, what have you got for us?
Raiders versus Knights, obviously this is a big must-win for the Raiders, Friday 9am. Titans versus Bulldogs, Saturday 6am. If you're having your breakfast before you go on board a coach or whatever, catch a little bit of that because it's pointless otherwise watching it, I'd say. Storm versus Rabbitohs, Saturday 8:30am. Panthers versus Dragons, again huge. That could be that could be pivotal all for the Dragons, really. So Sunday 7 a.m. for that one.
Massive. Okay, well, that is the world of rugby league well and truly covered. All that remains for us to do is wrap up the show. Okay, so we come to the end of episode 156 of the Super League pod, and as has been traditional all season, we have a quiz, and I believe it's Challenge Cup based this week, Mark.
Yeah,
and so I'm not looking forward to this.
And specifically, the opponents in this weekend's game. This will be the fourth Challenge Cup final played between Hull FC and Wigan. The first was in 1959.
All right, yeah, I remember that one.
1985, obviously, is regarded as one of the greatest. You don't need a bit of paper, I've got one for you. One of the greatest Challenge Cup finals, if not the greatest. Wigan just triumphing against a Hull FC comeback that quite do it in the Sterling versus Kenny and all of that. 2013 being one of the worst finals ever in the rain. So what I want you to do, I've got two bits of the quiz for you, and you'll see. For the second part, I've got the squad lists for Wigan and for 2017 for Hull FC and Wigan. The squads overall, not the squads for the game this weekend. They've obviously not been announced yet. But I want to start first with some rankings, like your little Wikipedia game.
Oh, okay. Of
the three Challenge Cup finals that have been played between the two sides before.
Okay.
So I want you to rank those three in order.
Right.
First of all...
So 59, 85 and 2013?
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, in order of which was the best attended.
Right.
And then secondly, in order of which of the games had the most points in it. Now, you'll get 1 point for having the right final in the right order. You'll also get a bonus point if you can guess the crowd for any of those games within 2,000. And the score within 5 points. So in total, 12 points are up for a grabs in this section of the quiz.
Right. Okay. So let's talk through that, because I think I've got my head around it. But let's talk our way through it. So the first job is to rank those 3 years in descending order of crowd. So highest first.
Highest first. Yes.
Okay. So I think 1959 will have had the highest one because we were less stringent on who was allowed in, and I think 1985 might be third because that was kind of during that pre. Okay, I'm going to go 1959 first, 2013 second, and 1985 third.
Okay, do you want to hazard a guess at any of the crowd sizes?
I will take. Let's go 60,000 for 1959. 58,000 for 2013, and I will say I'm going massive. I feel like I'm going really badly wrong here. Let's say 53,000 in 1985.
Yeah, you don't know your rugby league history in terms of crowds at Wembley.
No, clearly not. Go on.
Right, so the best attended was 1985, which is the best attended final ever at Wembley Stadium in rugby league. 97,800.
Holy shit! Right, okay.
The attendance figure I've seen there. Second was 1959 with 79,811, and narrowly behind that was 2013 with 78,137. So you scored 0 points so far. Let us know how you did at home.
Jesus.
And then the most points. Rank the finals in terms of which one had the most points.
Okay. Let's go 85 first, 2013 second, and 59 third.
Do you want to hazard a guess at the total points scored?
I couldn't even begin, Mark. Let's say 26 points in. I don't remember. 26 points in 90. This is all blind.
Total points, both teams put together.
Okay. 42 points in 1985. So for 36 points in 2013 and 35 points in 1959.
Do you not remember the 2013 final at all?
Being there, I remember Joel Tompkins scoring a try.
No, that was in the 2011.
Then no. I was very pissed. I had a good day out. Remember that.
Right, you scored 1 point for 1985 being the highest scoring one of those.
Okay.
That's That's as good as you got. There was 52 points scored in that final. It was 28-24 to the Wigan Warriors.
Okay.
1959 was the second highest. 43 points scored in that one. Obviously, it was a 3 points for a try situation. 30 points to 13 in favour of the Warriors.
Okay.
Wigan. It was just Wigan then.
Yeah.
2013, 16 points were scored in total. All of them scored by the Wigan Warriors.
Okay.
Ian Thornley with the try early doors in the first half.
Mate, fucking Henry Paul could have landed a microlight on the centre fucking spot, got out, run stark bollock naked, tackled somebody, had a poo in one corner, and then gone over the other end for a try.
So at this stage of the quiz, you're 1 out of 12.
Great stuff. It's going well for me here.
Round 2, I've given you the squad list from 2017 for both sides. Now, so that's to help you with this one. Okay. So, can you name the players from the 2013 final squads that are still with their respective sides in 2017, and the player who has swapped sides since then? You get a point for each, and I'll tell you that there's 4 players in the Hull FC side.
Right.
That in the Hull FC side from that day that's still in the squad now. 5 players in the Wigan side that are still in that squad now, and obviously 1 player who I would be very disappointed if you didn't get, who has swapped sides since that occasion.
Right. Okay. Let's start with Wigan and work our way through. Okay. Sam Tompkins.
Yes. Oh, I should have said we'll give you the 3 lives scenario.
I get 3 lives. Okay. Sean O'Loughlin.
Yes.
Joel Tompkins.
No.
Was he not in the thing?
He was.
Oh, was it 2013?
The Saracens.
Okay. So that's a life down.
Yep.
Michael McAlorum.
Yes.
Okay. Liam Farrell.
Yes.
Okay.
You're much better at Wigan players than you are at Bradford.
Well, I spent a lot more time watching them with you, don't I?
One more to go of the Wigan players.
One more to go of the Wigan players. I'm not going to delve too deeply into the squad then.
Or if you want to move on to the Hull players, we'll come back to that.
Let's come... Ben Flower.
Yes.
Okay, right. So, I've got 2 lives left.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're 5 from 5 so far.
Well, the guy that swapped over was Scott Taylor.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got him. This one might be slightly trickier, so there's 4 that remain. Oh, I'm not sure if had he started already playing for them? Jamie Shaw.
Yes.
He was.
If you remember, Josh Charnley had that amazing chase down tackle on Jamie Shaw.
I think we've established I do not remember that.
Okay.
Okay. Danny Houghton.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 2 down. No, not you. When did you start playing football?
I like the way that you're talking to them.
We're having a quick chat about a bit of cello. When did you come back? Gareth Ellis.
Yes.
Right.
Good shout.
Okay, so 1 left to get.
With 2 lives.
And this is played for them at that time. Right, let's work this out. It's not you, it's not you, it's not you or you. It can't be you or you. It can't be you or you. It could be you. It isn't you. It isn't you because you were at the Bulls. It isn't you. It isn't you. You were probably at Wakefield. You might be a bit young. Is it Liam Watts?
Yes.
Hey, there we go.
Well done. So 1 out of 12 on the first half of the quiz, but a full 10 points out of 10 on the second half of the quiz.
All
so
right.
Overall, you didn't quite make your half points target, Tom. Oh wait, you did. 11 out of 22.
11 out of 22. Look at that.
Well done.
I'm storming back. I like it with my little visual aids in front of me. That
Well,
helps.
I thought I'd help.
That helps me work it out.
If people, it's too late now. People playing longer at home to say go to Wikipedia and look at the squad list.
There you go. They'll have been cheering me on. I'm sure they'll have wanted to hear me do well. Any recommendations for us, Mark? What does SLP recommend this week, if anything?
I'll tell you what we've been watching this week.
Oh,
that Eden series that was on Channel 4 the other week.
Well, they all fell out with each other and they stopped filming it after a while.
Well, they kept filming.
Right.
But they all fell out of each other.
Oh, right, okay.
And it descended into kind of Neanderthalic behaviour.
Lord of the Flies kind of.
So it was an insight into just wherever you put people, they're selfish, sadly.
And on that cheery note, we'll encourage you to download.
But you could go and watch it on All 4 if you're interested in it, because there was interesting bits along the way. It was like the second half of it sort of it. So it was like the meatier end of the series, really, rather than the fun and hijinks of the earlier part.
Yeah.
So that's what we caught watching this week. That's pretty much it.
Fair enough. I'm also going to recommend a TV show, the Jim Jeffries